Hello and welcome. This is Sadhusman. In a Power BI data model, I can add calculated columns using the Power Query editor. I can do the same using the DAX functions. The main problem with calculated columns is that they take up a lot of space in the data model. When I want to add any calculation in the data model, I can do the same using calculated columns or even measures. I have to decide which one is the best option for me. DEX calculations in Power BI accept the standard arithmetic operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or even power off. Some of the DEX functions in Power BI are the same as they are used in Excel. Let's discuss one example how to add a calculate column in a data model and perform some basic calculations. In this data model, I have a table called sales in which there are different fields, including the sales and the cost of sales. If I were to add a calculate column in this data model, I can do that using the column tools available here and click on new column. I can add a column in my data model from the home tab by clicking on this new column icon. I can do the same using the column tools menu and clicking on the new column button. So I'll click on new column here. In this calculate column, I'm going to use a simple calculation of calculating the commission on sales using a 10% commission rate. Let's call this commission, and commission is going to just take one argument, which is sales column, and I'm going to multiply the sales column with a commission rate of, let's say, 10%. By pressing enter, the name of the function will go in the header of the column, and the simple calculation will be replicated across all the rows. And a new column, I can also deduct this commission from the sales value by applying simple subtraction. Net sales equals sales less commission. The question arises when you want to add a calculate column in your model. The values in a calculate column can be used as a filter argument, and you can apply a slicer on your visual using the values in the calculate column. Let's add a calculate column in which we will segregate the size of the individual sales with reference to a small order or a big order. By pressing this new column, I will add a column here and I will say order size if the sales value is greater than 100,000, then it's a large order. Otherwise, it's a small order. And then I'm going to close the bracket. You can see that the simple if function is exactly same as it is applied in the Excel. So let's add this formula as a calculated column inside the model. Now we have a various values of small order and large order in the column. We will use this column as a basis to filter our data. And for that purpose, I'm going to use a simple clustered column chart. Let's add the values. I would like to put order size on x-axis, and I would like to put units sold on the y-axis. We can see easily that irrespective of the order size, the number of orders are almost identical. So this is how you can apply calculated column values inside a visual, and you can filter your data based on that. You can also use the calculated column values as a slicer. For example, I'm going to add order size as a slicer, and I can filter my data based on this. So I'm going to put the values here instead of order size. I'm going to use the sales value on the y-axis. I shall put cities on x-axis. And now I can choose to select small order or big orders. Then my values will automatically be updated based on the data selected. So you can apply the calculate column values as a slicer, and you can filter your data based on that. It's a very simple concept, but a very useful one. I hope you would have enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.